to the NBA on 2K Sports, an April Fool's Day edition. Glad to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Korkmaz. The 15-footer. Count the basket.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Here's Hamas. Second chance effort, and he lays it in.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Outside, Brown. The 3-ball. The shot won't fall. We played just over a minute here in the first. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here is James. Back to Korkmaz. He takes it in. Kick out to Brown. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go for him. Here's Hamas. Puts up a 3. Hauled in by Brown. James, right side. From outside the arc. No good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Ward. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. Here's Calathis. Here's James on the wing. Here's Calathis. James outside. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
It's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
And the shot goes.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Korkmaz. Stop the drought. And it's good on the layup.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Here's Ward, defended by Brown. To the middle. Can't get it to fall.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss that.
They get it back. James passes to Brown. Back to James. Good. And Brown gets the assist. It's all knotted up.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Into the lane. Just 5 to shoot. Brown with the block. They recover it. .103 left in the opening quarter. Here's Calathis. James deciding where to go with it. It's Brown on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Pass to James. The 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Shot from the wing. Here's Hamas. There's the block, and they get it back. The shot by Ward, no good. Taken away. And they're on the break. The open shot by James. Drains the jumper to finish off the break. James has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back. I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Here's Calathis. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. We're at the end of one in a close game so far. And we'll bring you the starter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
Here's Matajunas. Diallo on the wing. Takes a three. Fires in the triple. Diallo's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
They have no answer defensively inside.
First personal foul.
So it's the home team now, trailing by 2. To the paint. Here's Matajunas. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Got a hand on it. And here comes the break. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Poke loose. Right wing. Connects from downtown.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
From downtown, it's hauled in by Akobo. Diallo outside. Here's Matajunas. Back to Diallo. All sorts of time. Buries the jump shot. Diallo's got 5 points now this quarter. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. He drops it from range. He's got 6.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Akobo, still without a bucket.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
First team foul.
Man, he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. And Diallo, here we go. Puts the move on. And the layup is up and in. Diallo's got 7 points.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Diallo. In transition. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Akobo. And that one no good to start off the night.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
The rebound by Corneli. Here's Akobo. Driving in, uses the glass on the layup.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
1:03 left in the first half. And a nice finish on the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
To the inside. From outside, off the mark. Diallo outside. Here's the three. No good on the shot. C, covered by Diallo. Clock at 6. To the right side. The rebound by Corneli. Pass to Diallo. Here's a Kobo. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The visiting team, 20.
And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them. They need to balance their attack.
Yeah, you want to put your players in a position to succeed, and I don't see that.
Glad you could join us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Count that one.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
He's defended by Hayes. Out to James. Gets the three to fall. James has got his third basket of the night. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brown inside. Here's Kalathis. Just 4 to shoot. Shot blocked. And they're running for the finish. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now here's Brown. He's scoreless. Pass to James. The three. It's hauled in by Hummus.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Here's Kalathis. From the high post. He gets it in there.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Ward. Out to the right wing. Hayes, shot's good.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Sinks it from distance. 5 points in the game.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Here's Kalathis. Yet to see a basket. Korkmaz on the wing. James outside. The three is up. Pure from three-point range.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Korkmaz. Now, here is James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. Here's Korkmaz. Back to James. Uneasy, too, on the layup. James has got 12 points.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
And finished off by Hayes.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Here's Hamas. No good with a layup. Brown against Hayes. For the lead. Brown can't hit.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Hayes attacking. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
To the right side. There's the three. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 7 tonight. He got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Leading by just 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. So it's the home team now. 2-point game. Diallo outside. To take the lead. And no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
It's stolen. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the 3.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They've got to be thankful he's on their squad.
With the teardrop. This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Here's Cornelie. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
A Kobo, no good. C. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Akobo. And here's Diallo. Here's Akobo. And there's a pick. Back to Diallo. 6 to shoot. The offensive rebound.
Normally he drains that.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Offline with a 3. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Corneli. Pass to Diallo. Here's Akobo. And it's off from three-point range.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Diallo outside. Fires the 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
The rebound by Corneli.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Akobo, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Goes up on the wing, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here he goes. To the left wing to tie it up. That shot, no good. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. The rebound by Diallo. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
Uncovered. It doesn't go for him.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
To the wing on the left. C. Three-pointer off the mark.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. With the late victory, they upset Crvena.
Good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Kalathis to the wing right side. Korkmaz passes to Papagiannis.
Number 31, first personal foul, first team foul.
Now James to the middle. Papagiannis kicks to Kalathis. James, the pass to Kalathis. Brown outside. 5 to shoot. James has a two-pointer. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Out to the right wing. And stolen by James. Pass to Kalathis. Off target at the rim.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Here's Cannon. There's the three. It's hauled in by Brown. James kicks to Papagiannis. Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to Kalathis. There's a good screen. Here's Papagiannis. Good. That's Kalathis who picks up the assist.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
He's covered by Brown. And there's the drive. Second shot opportunity. And James pulls it down. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Brown dishes to Kalathis. Pass to Korkmaz. The kick out to Brown. Launches a three. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Second team foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
James covering. Here's Cannon. Basket good. Cannon's got 5 now.
Works that one inside nicely.
James with it. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Korkmaz. Back to James. Brown feeling it out a bit. Here's Kalathis. 5 on the clock. The offensive rebound. Here's Korkmaz. Off target on the 15-footer.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Shoots it up. It's blocked. And here we go. The tray drills the three-pointer. And that ties it up.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
James kicks to Papagiannis. James outside. Pass to Brown. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Korkmaz. Can they get it? And the layup good by Brown. Brown's got his third basket of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
There's Cannon with the three. No good on the last second attempt there. First quarter wrapping up here, and Clark, it's a tie ball game. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
They've got Corniche, and it's a Kobo in at the shooting guard. Kolinich, and it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Diallo. Pass to Nedovic. Just 5 on the clock. Kolinich. He's guarded by Diallo. Corniche is out there with Diallo. And it's... Oh!
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Teodosic, no good.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
On Hughes, no luck. Fast break, here they come. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Nedovic has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Over to the left wing. Back to Monaco. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's a Kobo. Hasn't made one yet. Buries the long-range jumper.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. He's guarded by Diallo. It's hauled in by Diallo. And they're on the break. Akobo, the pass to Monaco. Okobo looking over the floor. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Cuts at 5. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far. Akobo's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Kolinich. He's guarded by Diallo. Pass to Teodosic. Kolinich gets it to go from beyond the arc. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Into the lane. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. 1:53 left in the first half of the game. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Here's a Kobo. 5 points in the game. To the inside. The three. Rebounded by Bowling Boy. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. That one goes. Count it.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Here's a Kobo. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Kalinic, he's guarded by Diallo. To the wing on the left. Drives to the hoop. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Screen by Diallo. Pass to Okobo. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Back to Diallo. 1 second left. The shot, no good. And so we wrap up the first half. Up 7. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Taking a look at the visitors, they're right around where we expected them to be at this point. Nothing to be ashamed of. They've had some great wins.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the visiting team.
A key part of this one.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And the home team has possession. 7-point differential. They've got James. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. And it's Calathes in at the point guard. Korkmaz kicks to Calathes. Now here's James. Nothing on the board. 5 on the clock. Comes up empty down low.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Pass to Cannon. Up and in on the layup. Cannon's got 7.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
From deep. Sinks the triple.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
James outside. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. Hits it from 3-point range. James has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. of basketball here in the third quarter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Team foul. Shooting for the away team.
And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Here's Papagiannis. The layup off target. Papagiannis has gone 1 of 4 so far. Cannon looking over the floor. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Calathis. Still yet to score. Inside. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Calathis passes to Korkmaz. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Into the lane. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Calathis, still without a basket. From about 19 feet, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
He takes it in, and he gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Brown drives in and finished off by Brown.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The second chance effort. Count it. Good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Nedovic, and he drives in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Off target with his three. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They're up by 11. And Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Diallo, and it's Corniche in at the 4.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Teodosic, and the layup's good off the glass. Teodosic has got his first basket.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And it's Okobo missing. Here's Bollenboy. There's the drive. Out to the wing. Gets an open look and hits.
Bollenboy. Assistant, number 13.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
They set the pick. Kalinic. He's guarded by Diallo. Pass to Teodosic. Takes a 3. Right wing. Here's Nedovic. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bollenboy. Unable to get that one. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Driving the lane. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Kalinic. He's guarded by Diallo. And Nedovic kicks to Teodosic. Pass to Nedovic. 6 to shoot. Makes it off the glass.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And so he hits both. Here's Corniche. Cans the shot from the wing. Corniche has got his first 2 points of the night. Pass to Bollenboy. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And over the last few years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it, but I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. It's tipped. Pass to Nedovic. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Another shot. And the basket is good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. One-on-one fast break. Here's a Kobo. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Dos Santos got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. To the wing right side. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Diallo. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Pass to Yunus. Shot from the low block. And he overshot that one, missing. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's the 3. And they get it back. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Dos Santos. To the wing on the left. Takes the 3. Yunus grabs the miss. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
From the arc. That one doesn't drop. Inside. Here we go, one-on-one. And there it is for him.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Launches a three. Counted from distance.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Hayes with a screen. Nice move.
Everybody up for that one.
Goodness!
You could just feel that coming.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Launches it. Knocks down the long J.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open three.
On the take. Soft touch off the glass. Ward's got his second basket.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
To the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Hayes. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ward. Second shot opportunity. Stripped it away. Going all the way to the rack. He goes up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the wing, right side.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got a minute 48 left to play in the first. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Here's Hamas. No made baskets yet. Misses the layup. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Drives to the hoop, and that one drops.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one misses. .36 seconds left in the first. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. They set the screen. Fires for three. It's not going to go for him. Into the lane. And finished off by Hayes.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied. And quarter number 2 will get under. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
See. And a miss there on the triple. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Teodosic. Three-pointer. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's the break. Here's Nedovic. And he buries his first look.
We wasted absolutely no time getting the ball up the floor. Great instincts in transition.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
It down with one hand.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Teodosic. The layup off target. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. From deep three-point land. That shot missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Down low. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And it's good for 2. Sends it home from three-point land. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Nedovic.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
The away team.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies. And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
On Tuesday and then Friday.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
The ball goes to the away team.
Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. They set the pick. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple. 7 points in the game.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
And the bucket is good.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
1:15 left in the second period. Here's Teodosic. No points yet. Off with the layup. Drops in the layup for two.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Nedovic. He's got 7. And there's a pick. Shot clock at 6. Missed inside.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Driving to the basket. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on what do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
Well, we could give you plenty of highlights, but a lot of substance too. He's moving the needle for his team. And depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed. That does it for halftime. Let's get back.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock.
It'll be a turnover. Wrong team ball.
Here's Ward. for the tie. And that's 2 points on the layup. Ward's got 8.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's the floater. And he drives in. Goes back up. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. And the shot goes in.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Over a minute and a half now into this 3rd quarter action. With the drive. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Your home team, number 2.
That one misses.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. They set a pick from outside the arc and stolen by Hayes. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. For 3, pure from 3-point range. He's got 11.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Here he goes. In the cold spell. Tipped.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Ward passes to Hamas. No good on the triple. We've got 1:55 left in the 3rd quarter. To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And that one good. Ward's got 4 points in the quarter.
Timeout. That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
1:16 left in the 3rd quarter.
It's hard enough to win in the NBA, but when you turn the ball over, it's much harder. And great job to establish position and square up.
1:11 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Here's Hamas. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Fires the 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. A score here would build the lead to double digits.
Yeah, they seem very much in control. This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Hamas has gone 1 of 3 from distance. There's 37 seconds left in the 3rd quarter here. Got a hand on it.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency. That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
15 seconds left in the third. To end the run. Offensive board. That three's off the mark.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Takes the three. The shot, no good. And they're running. And the three off target. Ooh, it's stolen away. In transition. The three ball drains the triple.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Let's go with a three. He can't get that one to fall. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J.
At the line for two.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Fires from deep. On target from range.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Here's Nedovic. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Driving inside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
And the free throw, no good. Inside. It's intercepted. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Teodosic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Both shots good from the strike. Some young players coming into the league, they lack experience in truly big games. Brent, do you think that's a disadvantage?
Well, it could be a disadvantage, BA, but how do you get to replicate that competitive environment unless you get there? And so with every experience, young guys typically who want to achieve greatness, embrace some of those biggest moments, watch and learn, and that's where you grow the most.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. And a missed layup. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
And he dunks it down.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint unless you want to see a highlight.
Out to the wing. No good on the three. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Picked his pocket. Fast break. Here we go. Finished off the break.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Out to the right wing. From deep. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. They shoot again. And there's the drive. And finally they hit one.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. For three. Sinks it from distance. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Nedovic. Misses the three. A deep three. Unable to get that one. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's James in at the 2. Korkmaz kicks to Calathes. Pass to James. 4 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Ward. Down low. This one for 3. A nice shot by Hummus.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Papianis passes to Calathes. Brown outside. Good. Great play by Calathes to set it up.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Here's Hummus. Here's Hayes. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Brown kicks to Korkmaz. Back to Brown. To the middle. Here's Calathes. Chalk up 2 there.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Connects from 3-point range. Now James. And it's Calathes, top of the key, to the left side wing. Poked away. Hayes with the steal. And here they come. And Hayes throws it down.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Brown outside. Gets the front of the rim and out.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Now here's Brown. From deep, James now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
From outside the arc. Rebounded by Ward.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Outside, James. Got a piece of it, and they're able to recover. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Drops in the tray.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Here's Calathes. Brown feeling it out a bit. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Brown's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Pass to Hummus. No good on the 3. Outside, James. Again, James missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And they pick up 2. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. Coletas passes to Brown. It's deflected. Outside, James. From the arc, it's deflected, and he gets it back to the inside. Just 3 to shoot.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Driving in. A special move before the shot. He's got 5.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Pass to Korkmaz. James right side. Here's Papagiannis, and it's denied. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead by 7. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Corniche is out there with Diallo. And it's Moniunas in at the 5.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Sai, he's guarded by Diallo.
Away team foul. Diallo. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's Watsara, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's his first trip to the line, and he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. Pass to Okobo. Plays it up and banks it in. Okobo's got 5 now.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Sai. No good with the triple. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Now Diallo. Launches it. It's good from long range. Diallo's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Watsara. And he dunks it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here he goes. Fires the 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. For the 3. They get it back. Sai. He's guarded by Diallo. Low. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards. Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
To the paint. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Moniunas with the steal. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Okobo. Moniunas passes to Okobo. Now here's Diallo. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the wing 3.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. And you take a look at this home team, They're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
When you look at this visiting team, they've shown their capabilities, but it's been in flashes. If they want to move up this list, it may take greater focus, greater commitment. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Down low. Covered by Morty Eunice. For three. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, it's a three-point shooting lead. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Out left of the wing. There's the triple. Doesn't go for him.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
1:16 left here in the second. A three-pointer is right on target. 7 points in the game. Pass to Diallo. Inside. Cornelius, the pass to Diallo. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Side. Covered by Morty Eunice. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
A slam dunk by Diallo.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
It's stolen. From downtown, Montreux with the rebound. Lets it go from deep. We've reached the end of the first half of play. They're up by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Make some noise.
You take a look at the home team, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the home team.
When you take care of the boards,
that is more than enough of us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. James looking around. Abianis kicks to James. To the left wing. Here's Korkmaz. He has yet to score.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
They've got James out there with Korkmaz. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Brown the pass to Calathes. Brown outside. Here's Papagiannis. Kicks it out to James. Pass to Calathes. Back to James. 5 to shoot. No good from outside.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
We've got Brown. James is out there with Korkmaz. And it's Papagiannis in at the center filling out the middle. And here's the fast break from deep. James, he can't hit that time.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Pass to Hummus. Jacks up a 3, and the 3 ball is good. 8 points for him.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
The screen from Brown. Calathes dishes to Brown. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Brown outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Brown's got 6 points.
Yeah, and they're able to get their first bucket of the second half after 4 straight misses.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
James way outside. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Papagiannis passes to Calathes. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
James misses.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
To the middle. Pass to Hayes. Here's Hummus. He locks up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. There's the pick. Here's Papagiannis. From deep, James. Rebounded by Ward. Ward's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside. And Hayes throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Brown's gone 2 for 5 tonight. And there it is for him. He's got 17.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Calathes gets the bucket.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Calathes has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Knocked away. There's the lob to the hoop. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
.35 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, James. From the wing. Jump shot is good that time. James has got his 2nd basket of the night. 23 seconds left in the third. Here's Hummus. Pass to Hayes. From past the arc. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Here's James. And the dunk by James.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Up 19. And we're coming right back after. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Clock at 6. Can't hit from in close.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Diallo out there at Corniche. And it's Monaco in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The 3. Covered by Monaco. Low. Pass to Wachera. 3-pointer. Good on the triple.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Fires the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Diallo with it. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Off target with his 3. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
It's hauled in by Diallo. Here's a Kobo. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep. If you're going to leave him that wide open, big time mistake. Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it. And the misconnection there, fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
It's up a 3, nailed from three-point land. Diallo's got 5 points in the quarter.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Low. 1:24 left in the game. Here's Diallo. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Lets it go with a 3. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Kobo's gotten it done from outside. Look at the numbers, shooting 5 of 6 from long range.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Fires from the wing. That one misses. He has made 7 of his 9 field goal attempts. It's tipped. One-on-one fast break. Shot on the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shoots. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Fires away from outside. The shot, no good. And so they get the victory here at home. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Back to James. Here's Kalathis to the inside. And here's the fast break. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Oh, nice shot by Brown. And just about a minute into this first quarter. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Kalathis. Picked it out of midair. Stolen. That falls. Nice speed that time from James.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's the pick. There's the drive. 4 on the clock.
Away team foul. Kalathis. First personal foul. First team foul.
At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Puts up a three. Drops in the three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Kalathis. Pass to Korkmaz. He takes it in. Yep, that one goes.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
James outside. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Defended by Brown.
Two outs remaining in the first 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left now in the first quarter. Shot clock at 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Brown. Here's Kalathis. Back to Brown. 5 on the clock. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. James has got his second bucket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. It's a 6-point game. Screen by James. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Kalathis. James outside. Korkmaz passes to James. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Check by James. Hauled in by Brown. Here's Korkmaz. Driving in, and there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Over to the left wing. A shot to stop the run. That one is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up 8. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Covered by Diallo. Here's Teodosic. Going inside. Up and in on the layup.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Here's a Kobo, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Here's Teodosic. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Nedovic, right wing. Covered by Diallo. Clock at 6. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Pass to Akobo. Diallo outside. Launches it from deep. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Nedovic. no good with a layup. Diallo outside. Here's Matajunas. No points so far. Now Diallo. He's off on the layup.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
And he comes up with a bucket.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Here's Corneli. No good with the triple.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Nedovic. He buries it from 3.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
The 3. Akobo, no good. Here's Teodosic. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Driving in.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
For 3, Diallo. That shot off the mark. Here's Nedovic. 3-pointer, no good. Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch. Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Diallo outside. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Down low. Oh, they pick off the pass. In transition, here they come. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's Nedovic. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to the wing. Here's Akobo. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 5. 17 seconds left to play in the second quarter. There's a screen. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been a
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. James outside, pass to Brown.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
These are his first, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many... Adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Brown. So it's the home team now. They trail by 1. The 3 is up. James with the rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And here they come. And he gets it to go. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
They get it back. Pass to Korkmaz. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Oh, ripped away. And they're on the run. Here's Calathis. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Korkmaz passes to Brown. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. They set the pick. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Calathis. 5 to shoot. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness. This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Pass to Korkmaz. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him.
Korkmaz taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
That free throw misses.
2 shots.
Good on the second one. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside, Brown. Takes a 3. And he can't get that one. Jacks up a 3. And that one is stuffed right through.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Misses from short range.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Back to Korkmaz. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. Out to the right wing. Another steal. James deciding where to go with it. To the paint. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. On Friday and then Monday. .52 seconds left in the third quarter. Yes, it's good. 6 points for him.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Pass to Korkmaz. Back to James. 6 to shoot. True on the 14-footer. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. No good from outside. And we've reached the end of the third. Up 6. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Teodosic. Out left to the wing. Here's Nedovic. Clock at 6. To the inside. There's the steal. James, right side. From deep. Can't get it to drop. Here's Nedovic. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. James passes to Korkmaz. James outside. Inside. Yep, count it.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
The 3 hits the trifecta.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And the visitors call time here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them 3-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making 3s. Missing? Not so much. EA?
Thanks for that, Allie.
Not the best 3-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
The rebound by Cornelie. Here's Akobo down low. Diallo on the wing. Corneille passes to Diallo. No good on the triple.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Over to the wing. Here's Nedovic. And the layup is good off the glass.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Pass to Akobo. And there's the screen. To the middle. It's picked off. 3-on-3. And stolen by Diallo. Here's Yunus. Here's Corneli. The layup misses. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Knocked away and stolen by Diallo. Pass to Akobo. Here's Yunus. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Covered by Diallo. With the drive. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. That shot is off.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Nedovic. Here's Teodosic. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
36 seconds left in the fourth. To the inside. Count it!
And nice to see the elevation right there. That was a strong move.
And you love that length.
Yeah, he took it up with a ton of forcefulness that time. Used his height to full advantage.
There's a screen. Takes it inside. To the wing, right side. Launches it. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Oh, swiped away. Timeout. The home team calls timeout. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a 3. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
Substitution on the court.
Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. The visiting club takes the win on the road. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take the
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Hands it from downtown.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Hayes. Here's Hamas. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Cannon gets it to go.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Ward, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
To the right side. Here's Cannon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's tipped. Pushing it up.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
Blocking foul called on Tyson Lloyd. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the visitors.
Away team foul. Lloyd. First personal foul. First team foul.
For the three.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Covered by Hayes. Just 5 to shoot. And it's blocked. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Thomas. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Pass to Hayes.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Takes a three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb. 5 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Over to the left wing. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. And it ends up out of bounds. No keep possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
1:05 left in the first quarter. There's the pick. Shot clock at 5. And there's the drive. Here's Thomas. And they recover it. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
.27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 5 to shoot. No good from the wing.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
.15 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Who's watching here?
Offline with his three. Gets it off. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Up by 1. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Here's Watsura, picked off in midair. And they're pushing it up. Here's Bowen Boy, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Out to the wing. Low. It's good from long range. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Pass to Bowen Boy. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Watsura tries again. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. He can't get that one to fall.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Nedovic. Here's Bowen Boy. Back to Teodosic. Bowen Boy kicks to Teodosic. Here's Bowen Boy. A second chance effort. Drops in the layup for 2.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Pass to Watsura. Going inside. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Nedovic. Scoreless thus far. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Offensive rebound, and he goes in for the dunk.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Kalinic drills the three-pointer.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes.
Plenty of space. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Here's Teodosic. Kalinic. Pass to Nedovic. Three-pointer. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. We've got 1:28 left now here in the second. Misses the 3. From downtown. That one, no good. And they're moving it up. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Teodosic. Still scoreless. They set the pick. Out to the right wing. Kalinic. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
He can't get that one. Takes the 3. Traps in the tray. He's got 8.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Count that one.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Here's Boy. Pass to Nedovic. Shoots from 14. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Leading by just 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. And some good races going on in the conference. Who do you think would win a race between the 3 of us?
One thing that's helped tonight, their three-point shooting. Those triples add up fast, don't they, Kenny?
That's why I shoot them. If they have 4s, I take.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Home team on D, trailing by 2. A nice shot by Hamas.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Driving inside. 6 to shoot. He had a nice open look right there.
Where they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range. And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. No good on the 3. Inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's turned over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
It's a close game here in L.A. There's Cannon with the 3. There's the steal. Puts up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 11.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
It's deflected, and he recovers it.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
First team foul.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there. And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Ward. Here's Hayes. Misses from short range.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Takes it inside. Takes it off the glass. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's Hamas. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
Second team foul.
There's 1:54 left in the third. picked away. Throws it up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Man, how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Cannon from long range. Good on the triple. Cannon's got 6 here in this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Ward. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game. He's perfect from the line this time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
There's a screen. Pass to Cannon. Shot clock at 6. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Cannon's got 12 in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The shot's good.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Cannon. 12 points for him. Teardrop shot, and the shot is good. 5 points in the game.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nedovic, the pass to Teodosic. Here's Nedovic. And a miss there on the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Clock at 6. Here's Hamas. Sinks the triple. Hamas has got 5 points in the quarter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Up by 3. And time to step aside. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
From outside, off the mark. Ball's knocked loose. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. To the paint. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Kalinic. That one's not going to go.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
To the wing on the left. Low. Pass to Watera. It's intercepted. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Teodosic. Fires from deep. Not going to go that time.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Low. Side. From 8 feet away, he drops it in.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
The tray drains it from beyond the arc.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Watera, and he converts the layup.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
He's not going to let this game get away from them. He's going to get to the bucket and get them points.
It one-handed.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Over to the wing.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
To take the lead. The shot will not fall. Side. No good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Cannon. A 3-ball. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And the defense has to know that taking away his three is the #1 priority. And he's hurt them all game long with that shot. It makes no sense.
Shot's good by Watera.
And anytime you're on the road and you can answer with the three right back and take the lead, that is what we call being beyond clutch. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. With the teardrop, money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's the screen.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
3.
Hits it from three-point range. So it's the visitors now, driving to the basket. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point.